Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari 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 Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari Yashodanandana Vraja Janaranjana Yashodanandana Vraja Janaranjana Yashodanandana Vraja Janaranjana Yashodanandana Vraja Janaranjana Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Vanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari Everyone Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari Yashodanandana Vraja Janaranjana Yashodanandana Vraja Janaranjana बोलो बोलो जय राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे राम 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 हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे Vishnupada Paramhamsa Parivajakacarya Ashtottara Sadhari His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Om Vishnupada Paramhamsa Parivajakacarya Ashtottara Sadhari His Divine Grace Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Maharaj Ki Prem Se Kaho Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Namam Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swaminiti Namine. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Desatarine Vancha Kalpatarabhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Vacha Patidanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Rishabhan Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayana Namaskritcham Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tado Jayamudhirayet. Nashta Prayesha Badreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya. Bhagavati Uttama Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naishtiki. Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya Cha Nanda Gopa Kumaraya Govindaya Namo Namaha. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna everyone. Welcome to our Sunday feast program. Hare Krishna. Is there someone who has come for the first time here? Maybe you can raise your hands. Ram Raghav Prabhu, maybe you can make a note. Usually if someone comes first time, we would give a small book as a gift so that you can read through it and enjoy and maybe come again. You're most welcome. Today is not just Sunday feast program, but it's also a very special day because we are having Bhagavat Sapta, a 7-day of Bhagavatam. Of course, not like Parikshit Maharaj had, where Sukadeva Goswami was day and night, non-stop was saying Bhagavatam, and Parikshit Maharaj was very attentively hearing. For our limitations, for our time, place and circumstances, we are having this Bhagavat Sapta. About an hour or 2 hours for 7 days. I think there is translation going on in Hindi and in German, if someone, and also Russian. If someone would like to hear to Russian translation, you can take a headset and
I hope it's enough. If it's not, somebody can sit just here.
yeah. You need? Maybe she might need one. Yeah. Okay, thank you. Okay, so Omkareshwar Prabhu already gave a very nice introduction what we are doing as part of this Bhagavat Sapta. May I know who was present yesterday? Maybe you can raise your hands. Good number. Yeah. So for the one who have missed yesterday, I would like to give a quick recap. And now everyone would think what is the recap going to be, how long it will be. I'll keep it as short as possible, but still everyone benefits from it. So yesterday we were talking about the glories of Srimad Bhagavatam, The glories of Srimad Bhagavatam is that when one attentively hears to Srimad Bhagavatam, or very well known as also Bhagavat Mahapuran, then one is becoming fearless. And it's not just becoming fearless. Yeah. It is that we can attain our ultimate goal of life. These are the words spoken by Sudha Goswami and the Kumaras, Narada Maharshi, everyone. In Srimad Bhagavatam, we were discussing the 6th canto, which is representing the Poshanam, the protection, how the Lord protects His devotees. Or in fact, how the Lord protects even if one is non-devotee. For that, of course, we need to understand what is the definition of a devotee. Where do we fall in? Is it devotee or non-devotee? By end of 7 days, we will know we are. Yesterday, when we were discussing, it was Parikshit Maharaj was asking question, and this question is very important for us also. The question itself is very genuine and very common question. The question is, how to get out of this suffering, especially for everyone is knowingly, unknowingly committing sin. And when we commit sin, there is a sinful reaction to it. And when Sukadeva Goswami in the 5th canto was telling about all 28 kinds of hellish planets, I will not give a recap of that because today we want to be in a positive mood. But definitely it's very, very dangerous. We don't want to even know about it. Rather, we want to get out of this whole business. So Parikshit Maharaj asked Sukadeva Goswami, and Sukadeva Goswami said, if one do prayashchitta, what is prayashchitta? Atonement. There are some ways. Yeah. For example, in Bible, it is mentioned one goes to confession board, openly tells what someone has done, and the Lord, their Lord, will forgive, and then he is purified. Yeah, there is some truth, isn't it? After all, who will go to someone and tell, hey, I have done this, that? So when a person is genuinely going, he is blessed. Yeah. And also there is Manu Samhita and other scriptures which are also telling so many ways how one can do prayashchitta, atonement. But that tone was not so well received by Parikshit Maharaj. He was thinking, how come that atonement is a solution? He simply rejected, saying, giving a reason. Just like an elephant when it takes bath in water in the lake and comes out and puts the sand, what kind of cleanliness does the elephant has? Though we have seen, or every one of us are seeing, that a sinful person, even from a governance point of view, we see in a government saying, okay, this is right, this is wrong. We see that so many people are doing crime, and the person who is still committing crime, on what strength is he doing? Because first of all, he has the desire. Second, he is conditioned. The desire, condition. And also, though he is seeing others suffering, he thinks, hey, it may not happen to me. Maybe I get a chance. You are lucky. If you are lucky, it won't happen to you.
He thinks this person who
Yeah.
is committing crime.
Yeah, can be, right? What do you say? So he said, atonement is not rather, one just becomes so much absorbed in atonement that he really doesn't have time to do right things, isn't it? If all the time we are trying to escape, huh? We did something wrong, we want to escape, so we do something and we do something and do something. In this doing something also we are getting result. Isn't it? When we are getting that result, maybe you can mute for, what is it called? Silent? Okay. Nice bhajan. We'll come to that later. So atonement, how long do we want to do it? Do we still want to do it in this life? Already we are tired, right? We are tired, come on. We want a break. We go for vacations for a break. But just imagine there is a break which is eternal. And if we do that, then we are not have to think for a break. Just imagine, yeah? No one is forcing us what we should do. Life is so free. Anyway, so atonement is not the solution. Why? Because one may do atonement today very successfully. What is the chance that tomorrow I am successful? No guarantee. Yeah, because maybe the priest that I got this time, yeah, there is a chance that after having proper perfect yajna, the priest is not so qualified. What is the use? But you are thinking, hey, I have done it. Yeah? Just like in other cultures or religions, we see that, okay, if someone is going to a father and in front of that he's confessing, I did this. But if the father doesn't has the caliber to purify, and the person is always thinking, hey, I got purified, I can do anything now. So atonement definitely not solution. Then Sukadeva Goswami tries another trick. He says, the best way is jnana. Isn't it? If one attains knowledge, jnana, then that's it, right? Because I don't know, that's why I'm doing all this. But if I know what should I do, then there is no problem. I think we have knowledge already, but what are we doing? Is the knowledge the way? Knowledge can help to know what are we doing. Sometimes we are scared to get the knowledge because if I know what I should not do, it's better I don't know so that I can live happily. Or if someone is so intellectual, so knowledgeful, he may think that I know everything. I even know that, what are the symptoms of liberation, and because now I'm a jnani and it gives the pathway to liberation, hey, I'm already liberated. A sense of just becoming, knowing that I am knowledgeful, that pride can be dangerous. So please tell me something which is really going to work. Is everyone ready to hear that? Yesterday we ended with a very nice shloka. Kechit kevalaya bhaktya vasudeva parayana agam dundvanti karsnena. Then comes niraharam iva bhaskara. Just like sun, just the early rays of sun are enough. It's not that the sun has to come in the mid of the day, then the fog is gone. No. Just as the sun rises, we can see that the fog is completely disappeared. Similarly, what should we do so that all the sins, all the crime that we have done, all the crimes we are still thinking, all this can be rectified? Kechit, a rare person, kechit kevalaya bhaktya. One just have to practice what? Bhakti yoga. In the beginning of this chapter, 6th canto, chapter 1, 6th canto, chapter 1, Parikshit Maharaj was asking, saying, Sukadeva Goswami, that you have very nicely explained about Nivritti Marga. And in the 5th canto, you also said, or even in the 4th canto, you said, what is Pravritti Marga? Pravritti Marga is like material disease, where one is infected and then he has to go through the cycle of birth and death again and again and again. Punah, punah. Just like, have you come across these, I don't know, what is it? Some, what do you call this? I forgot that. A time loop, right? A time loop. We think that every day is a new day, but just imagine, huh? We again come back to this world or some other material world. You think something exciting is there, but that excitement is still the same. We somehow are in a kind of a time loop. That is Pravritti Marga. Then Nivritti Marga is liberation, mukti. Just by following all rules and regulations. Wow, so nice. How many of us are interested in following all the rules and regulations? How many are willing to do it? How many are very, very excited to do it? How many are happy to do it? It just starts at 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm not saying alarm, yeah? And even if you see the deities, the pujaris, they get up even earlier. In order that we can have nice darshan, the pujaris are already getting up early. Getting up early, eating moderately, sleeping moderately, talking moderately. Everything is moderated. Yeah, because if you say no, 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 people are even thinking, hey, what kind of life it is? No, there is some moderation, you can. But is it so encouraging to be in Nivritti Marga? How many of us like to be in Nivritti Marga? I'm just asking like. Who likes to be practicing this Nivritti Marga? Yeah, come on. Only few hands. Very few. Yeah, don't be hesitant. I'm just checking who likes it. What we do, it's next question. Who likes it? Everyone. Still there are some are thinking, what will happen if I commit? No commitments here. Because is there any other way? That's what we want to talk today. Pravritti Marg, gone case. Right? Pravritti Marg is the one that is giving us so much happiness. Why? Because I can do whatever I want. I am the boss of my own self. I can enjoy like anything. I can suffer also like anything. But Nivritti Marg is already suffering, right? Nivritti Marg is already suffering. So what is better? Some very smart people, what they do is, they say, okay, I take Nivritti Marga and also Pravritti Marga. What does that mean? What does that mean? When they want to enjoy, they are full, with full speed they enjoy. And when they can, whatever little, then they also take Pravritti Marga, because this rule is easy. You know, for me, I don't have to cook. For me, sitting is so easy. I am talking. Nivritti Marga is so nice. Yeah. Seshai Prabhu. Everyone take out the harmonium. Mridangas, maybe in the small room. That also gives you a break to think, what is that? Is there a way? Everyone come as close as possible. Everyone. Mataji is not exception. The more close you come, the more close you are to Lord Ram. So come more closer. Come more close. More. See, I am also very close. You can do puja also. Take out the mics. I don't know. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. I think after 10 minutes I'll say more closer. For now, it's okay. Okay. So when we understand that Pravritti Marg is going to mess my life, and when Nivritti Marg is too much messy for me, is there any other way? As I said, some great Gyanis, what they do is they say, let's do both. Huh? Let me enjoy for some time and let me also, okay, which means like coming on a Sunday for the temple program. 6 days if we can enjoy, 1 day, okay, we can give it to the Lord. Nice, right?
Christianity.
Yeah. Oh, is it?
6-day war.
Yeah. Yeah, perfect. I am going to say about the third way. Nivritti Marg, very difficult. Only great personalities who really have passion, discipline, determination, tolerance. My God, there's a big list of all qualities. Pravritti Marg, no qualities required. Only quality is to be shameless. To be shameless. To just enjoy. I don't care. I don't care if Sai Prabhu is saying, Prabhu, it's not good. I say, perfect. Drinking alcohol, perfect. There is Bhakti Marg. Bhakti Marg is the ultimate way. Why? Unlike in Satya Yuga, in Dwapara Yuga, and Treta Yuga, where the lifespan was more, the qualities of goodness were more, the environment was favorable. In Kali Yuga, where the quarrel and hypocrisy is dominating every year on year, it has maybe its own targets to reach. We don't know what is 2025. But Bhakti in Kali Yuga is very, very easy. Is it so easy? It is so easy, especially when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu made it accessible so that it can be practiced as easy as possible. How? Just dovetail, yukta vairagya muchyate. Just whatever we are doing, if we are singing, we sing the Lord's name. If we are dancing, we are dancing for the Lord's tune. We know sometimes this is very hot. You know what is Lord's tune? No? Nimaibu? Or what? I forgot your name. Sorry. Yeah, Pundarika. The tune, Lord's tune is amazing. We sometimes call it fate. Sometimes we call it suffering. All this is arrangement of the Lord based on our desires. So, when we practice everything in the service of the Lord, as whatever talent we have, whatever ways, means we have, we can practice karma yoga, we can practice jnana yoga, dhyana yoga, everything, but with very, very important point that we are doing it not for our pleasure, not for our purification, but we are doing it for the service of the Lord. That becomes bhakti, bhakti marg. Marg means path. And there was some water. Okay. And today today Parikshit Maharaj question about what is the other way that Sukadeva Goswami is saying is what we will cover today. Everyone ready? He is going to tell about this. The first one which we already covered is Kechit Kevalaya Bhaktya. It is Bhakti. Through Bhakti one can attain this success. And how to practice this Bhakti is in one way very easy. If we can really focus in giving just little time, very little. Na tatahi aghavan rajan puyate tapa adibihi yatha krishnarpita pranas tat purusha niseshavaya. This shloka is saying how to practice bhakti. When we say practice devotion, how? Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu Smaranam, there are these wonderful means through which one can practice bhakti. But do you know that is the Lord pleased? Huh? Do you know? No? Anyone? Just we are just sticking to the process. We are just following it. That's why it works. But there is other assuring way to know that we are practicing bhakti really is mentioned here. My dear king, if a sinful person engages in the service of a bona fide devotee of the Lord, if someone is constructing a temple for the Lord, then if one is assisting, supporting, serving him, it is said, and thus learns how to dedicate his life unto the lotus feet of Krishna, he can completely be purified. So when we see that, okay, there is a whole list of sins one can commit and whole list of hellish planets that are there, and if we want to avoid that, the foolproof, successful solution is to practice Bhakti Yoga. And to practice Bhakti Yoga, one can offer services to the Lord. And even sublime and easy is by offering service to the one who have dedicated their life to the Lord. Which means one who is engaged in the service, and if we serve that servant, usually we think that let's serve the Lord. Yeah? But it is more effective by serving the Lord's devotee, because they have dedicated themselves to the Lord, because they have given everything. I can't practice Nivritti Marg, but they have practiced it. Because they have practiced Nivritti Marg, by serving them in whatever capacity we can, we develop that. First of all, our sins are purified. One cannot be purified merely by undergoing austerity, by taking all difficulties in life. Already we have enough difficulties. We don't want to add any more.
We cannot be purified by austerity.
No. This is what it says. One cannot be purified merely by undergoing austerities, undergoing penances, brahmacharya, celibacy, and other methods of atonement. Whatever atonement, Sukadeva Goswami is saying, whatever I have told previously, one cannot be purified with that. The only way is Bhakti Yoga. And such a person, when we are talking about this, a person who is Pranarpita, he has given his life dedicated to Krishna, such a person is called Mahatma. Usually we have a Mahatma means one who has done a great favor for us. We think he is Mahatma. Isn't it? You call someone, hey, you are a great soul. No? What is the definition of Mahatma? Mahatma is the one who has dedicated his life in the service of the Lord. In Bhagavad Gita, Krishna is saying, Mahatma tu mam partha, daivim prakritim ashritaha. So who are these? What are they doing? They are taking shelter of Daivi Prakriti, the energy, internal energy of the Lord. Bhajanti ananya manaso. They are always absorbed in with their mind, ananya, eternally, in doing what? Bhajana, in doing worship of the Lord. Gnatma bhutadim avyayam. So, it is very easy for us to advance in this bhakti mark when we can take shelter of such great people in our life. Otherwise, it's quite difficult. When we follow, when we serve them. Prabhupada writes in the purport, thus the symptom of Mahatma is that he has no engagement other than service to Krishna. Sometimes we may ask this question, right? Yeah, it's so nice. Where can I find such people? Who are they? If they have dedicated their life 24/7 in the service of the Lord, then he is perfect Mahatma. Of course, if one engages in the service of pure devotees, the reactions of one's sinful life are vanquished automatically. If he had Bhagavatam, you want the book? I can give you. I have it here. For you only. 6:1:15. You need Russian. Okay. You can translate it.
I get my phone.
Okay.
6:1.
6:1:15. If I'm still in 15. 16 in the purport. Krishna arpita prana. This is the symptom. The symptom of Mahatma is he is dedicating his life for Krishna. No, he is dedicating 50%. I still see that he is not. And in that way, when we start finding remaining 50%, we are already old. We will never find. We will never find. We are saying, this is so nice, but where can I find such? When we are very sincere, Krishna himself will awaken us so that we can rightly find such person. No, he is good guru, but I think, you know what, I have a problem with him. No, I think Jayant Prabhu is a very good guru. Yeah? He doesn't say anything to me. I like him. No, sometimes he says, that's why, no, not him. Just when the moment is coming to surrender, I'm just thinking, maybe someone else will be nice. Because he has, a guru should have hair, nice beard. As soon as he closes his eyes, should be lotus eyes. All qualification. No, you are not there. No, it's not that. Because he has dedicated his life for Krishna, that shows that he is Mahatma. Okay. Everyone has nice bhajans, but during Katha time, we'll have dedicated time for bhajan later. A devotee, how to, this is further explained. He is a Narayana Para. He is Vasudeva Parayana. So in that way we can say he has dedicated his life for the Lord. Parayana. We have heard this word called Prayana, means journey. Parayana is the journey, the path. So one who is going in the line, in the way of the Lord, his sins are automatically vanquished. What is the praman? Krishna himself is telling in Bhagavad Gita in the last chapter, Sarva dharma parichancha mamekam sharanam raja. Ahatvam sarva papebhyo mokshishyami mamsucha. He is saying he will give moksha and also freedom from sinful reactions. And Krishna is saying 100% guaranteed. So it is said the path followed by pure devotee who are well behaved and fully endowed with best qualifications is certainly the most auspicious path in this material world. It is free from fear and it is authorized by the Shastras. This Narayan Parayana is the way for this material world so that one can go to the spiritual world. It's all fine, isn't it? Yeah? One should not think that a person who takes to bhakti is one who cannot perform ritualistic ceremonies. Oh, if I take bhakti, I cannot do yajnas, I cannot do these kritus and karmas and all these things. One, when he takes to bhakti, he is already doing that.
Are you reading 15 or 16?
Oh my! Should I say every time the number?
No,
Now I am 17.
Only one time.
17. Yeah. Mahajanas are those who have taken the path of devotional service. In this shloka it is said they have the qualities. What are the qualities? Sushila, Sadhava, Yatra, Narayana, Parayana. So they are very, very submissive, soft. It goes further. In Srimad Bhagavatam, there is this very nice shloka through which we can be very clear that who is a devotee. In Bhagavatam, what is that? Yasyasti bhakti bhagavata akinchana sarver guna tatra samasate sura. A person who may not have all great good qualities, but even if he adapts to the practice of even if he just takes to this devotional process, he becomes perfect. One who has unflinching faith to the Lord and has all the good qualities of demigods, Sura, all the qualities, he gets it. But who is not is mentioned here. That is what Yasyasti, Harav Abhaktasya. Harav Abhaktasya Kuto Mahaguna. A person who may have all great qualities, all good qualities. He doesn't talk harsh, he is very soft, he is very peaceful, he is very truthful, he is all full. But if there is something missing, what is that? Even if he has some great mystic powers, mystic yogis, all the siddhis, but if he is Harav Abhaktasya, Abhakti, means if he is not devotee of the Lord, all those qualifications become disqualifications. Because he becomes proud. Just imagine if someone is very truthful, he will save the truth but kill the people when the time comes. He might save the truth principle, but he might kill the person who needs. So this is clear now. Now what is clear? Who is Mahatma and who is not Mahatma is clear. Right? Then we go forward. Verse number 18. Prayaschittani Chirnani Narayana Paranmukham. This Narayana Paranmukha means a non-devotee. Para means opposite, Mukhan means facing. One who is a non-devotee, what happened? Na Nispunanti Rajendra Sura Kumbham Ivapaga. Means it is said, as a pot containing liquor cannot be purified even if washed in water of many rivers, non-devotee cannot be purified by process of atonement even if they perform them everything perfectly. Even if one is doing that, even if they do it very well,
Even the non-devotee can do it.
a non-devotee, if he takes to this prayashchit atonement process, he has the best person to do it and he knows the best thing to do it because he read Manu Samhita and all scriptures. He gets onto this confession board, very, very sincerely is confessing. No chance. Still, it is just like one cannot purify a pot of a liquor pot by cleaning with water. One may think, hey, why is it so difficult? You just put some water into, this is what we do, right? When there is a liquor pot, you just wash it, you think it's clean. At a certain level, it cannot be reused for normal purpose. It is just like drinking water from a tap in bathroom and drinking water from a tap in kitchen. It is same. It's still water. Both are taps. And this is very important. I would say this is the seed verse of this Ajamil pastime. Why? Because we all are trying so many ways to purify ourselves, but it doesn't work unless we do one thing. It is said that Siprit Mana Krishna Padara Vindayor Nivesitam Tad Guna Ragi Yai Iha Nate Yamam Pasha Britacha Tad Bhatam Swapnepi Pashyanti Hi Chirna Nishkrita. Even in dream, the Yamadutas will not come. If Yamadutas will not come, we will not go to hell, right? Someone has to take there. We don't have masks or all these people who can take us to different planets. No problem. But what should we do? Sukrin Mana Krishna Padara Vindayor. Even if one brings his mind at the feet of Lord Krishna, Krishna Padara Vindayor, the mind, even if once one does, that's enough. At least Yamadutas. Is it good news? Absolutely good. We don't go to hell. Why? Because we take the name of the Lord. Amazing. So, if that is everything, what to do next 7 days or 5 days? If it is so simple. Although not having fully realized Krishna, person who has even once surrendered completely, even once but completely. Yeah, not just like okay 50-50, okay maybe 70, okay 90%, no, completely. Now this is impossible, right? How can we remember Krishna absolutely so that at that moment, even once, when I'm saying Krishna, I'm still thinking about my family, about my bank balance, about my comfort, about my body, and no. Sarva Dharma Parijanja. Krishna is also saying, hey, I'm not going to make you free from all sins unless you completely surrender. Unless we completely accept the path. I'm just thinking, should I go this marga, this way or this way? Still, there is no. They said, although not having fully realized Krishna, our case, persons who have even once surrendered completely unto the lotus feet of the Lord, not my case, and who have become attracted to His name, form, qualities and pastimes are completely freed of all sinful reactions, because the reactions are also not there, not only actions, for they have thus accepted the true method of atonement. That is the true method of atonement. What is it? We want to take shelter of the Lord. Do we want to solve all problems by ourselves, which we can't even solve it? No, we take shelter of the Lord. When we take true shelter of the Lord, even once, then what happens? Even in dreams, such surrendered souls do not see Yamaraj or his order carriers, who are equipped with ropes to bind the sinful. In the purport, Prabhupada is giving the same, Sarva Dharma Parikyansha. It is also significant that Sukadeva Goswami, having several times repeated the word Vasudeva Parayana, Narayana Parayana, finally says Krishna Padara Vindayo. This is also, sometimes we may think, why Krishna? Why ISKCON is so much rubbing Krishna only? Supreme Personality of Godhead. Is Narayan not supreme? Is Vasudeva not supreme? Ultimately, all Vishnu Tattva we can see at same platform. They are qualitatively same. But we can see that there are enough references through which it is affirmed that Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. Krishna is the Supreme Personality of God. And here, when Sukadeva Goswami is now telling, he is telling to surrender to whose lotus feet? Krishna. Vasudeva Parayana. Thus he indicates that Krishna is the origin of both Narayan and Vasudeva. Even though Narayan and Vasudeva are not different from Krishna, simply by surrendering Krishna, one fully surrenders to all expansions of the Lord, whether it is Narayan, Vasudeva, etc. In this verse, Sukadeva Goswami answers a soul who has surrendered to Krishna certainly cannot go to Narak. This is very nice and it's a good news so that we can happily. And the good thing is, maybe the question will come, right? I have 100%. I have 100% remembered the Lord in my mind. So, first thing is no hell. This is guaranteed. Second thing is, apichet suduracharo. Maybe afterwards, maybe I may get up into some kind of activities which are not favorable for devotion. Even in that case, even if one commits the most abominable action, though he didn't want, if he is engaged in devotional service, he is to be considered what? Sadhu. Apiche sudurachara bhajate mam ananya bhag. When one is a devotee and then sadhureva samantavya samyak vyavastito hi saha. This person may sometime fall down because of maybe some other interests or something, but still one should consider him as a sadhu. Still he is a devotee. Why? Because he is determined to serve the Lord. It is said, Srila Prabodhananda Saraswati has confirmed this as follows. Kaivalya narakayate tridasha pura akasha pushpayate durdantendriya kala sarpa patali proktaha damstrayate vishwam purna sakyati vidhi mahendradi cha kitiyate yat karunya kataksha vaibhava vatamam tam gauram eva stumaha. This is saying that if the sinful actions of one who has surrendered unto Krishna are compared to a snake with its poison fangs broken. Proktahada damstraya. This damstra, the teeth, are broken. So a snake which doesn't has this fang cannot harm. Similarly, a devotee, even if he has this sinful propensities to commit sin or whatever, but still that will not harm his development in devotion. And now comes, I think I would stop here, I think. How much time do I have?
More. 10 past 15. More.
You can continue sometime, Prabhu. You can.
Yeah?
Yes. Going nectar is going, so you can.
Yeah, if you allow me, I can continue.
Please.
Thank
So
you.
we are getting benefit from it, so it's your mercy on us.
Thank you very much. That is a symptom of Bhakti Marg. But if someone is in the Bhakti Marg, they don't see the time. What is it? 3:10? What time it should be over? 3:40? What time should we get prasadam? We are here, and when we are absorbed in Katha, we are absorbed. So now comes the hero of this story. See, he is so inspired. When we are not talking about those heroes of this time who want to just put up themselves as a successful materialist. Yeah, if you just go back 10 years, 15 years back, or maybe 20 years back, maybe 30 years back, because I already can see the transition. The movies were very, very sattvic, where the goal was to emphasize the goodness. The hero had great qualities, and with that great qualities, he used to save the world or save the people, or manage his own life in the mode of goodness. And slowly, because come on, how many movies you can have the same theme? Slowly you start making the hero a villain and then making him a hero. Now the trend is even more that a hero starting his villain, in the end also he is villain, but he is a hero.
He's what?
Hero.
He's doing what now?
He doesn't do anything good, but still he is a hero. But now we are talking about what Sukadeva Goswami is saying. Atra cha udaharanati. Now he is going to give an example. Udaharanti mam itihasam puratanam. I am going to say a historical event that has happened, very old, puratanam. Dutanam Vishnu Yama. There, in that particular time, the Dutas, the messengers of Yamaraj, Yamadutas came, and also Vishnu Dutas, called Vishnu Parshadas, who are servants of Vishnu. They came. Samvadas tat nibodame. I am going to say this. Please hear of this from me. In this regard, learned scholars and saintly persons describe a very old historical incident involving a discussion between the order carriers of both sides. In the purport, Prabhupada is saying, the Puranas or old histories are sometimes neglected by unintelligent person who consider them just as mythological. They think, hey, how can an elephant has two trunks? How can something can fly? How can, what is it, Pushpak Viman? How can, I think, anyway. If you see a car in the sky, we think, wow, but it will fall down. But we are talking about this Pushpak Viman that can float in the air. There is also description about the mountains that were floating in the air. I think it's too much, I think too hard to accept it. Just make it mythological. Very easy, right? When you don't know answer, you can make an answer. Otherwise, we can't sleep. We need an answer, we make it, and we just live on it. No, Puranas, in fact, are the historical references through which we know what happened in the past. In this reference, Puranas even in fact have a very high importance. Why? Because Puranas record the chief incidents that have occurred over many millions of years, not only on this planet but also in other planets. If we really want to know, is there water in Mars, or what are we searching? Some life. We can take shelter of the scriptures, Puranas. Only thing is, we need to understand in that whole description where is Mars. Therefore, the learned and realized Vedic scholars speak with references to the incidents in Puranas. It is not that.
Sorry, where are you reading now?
I think I'm 20. Yeah.
Speak very quickly. Slow.
Yeah, she is very slow. What to do? 20? Yeah. Purport. Srila Rupa Goswami accepts the Puranas to be as important as Vedas themselves. Why? We know Vedas, which are the scriptures, which has everything. Are we able to understand it? No. It is through Puranas we can understand the Vedas. And in fact, in Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, Srila Rupa Goswami brings a very nice reference, and this we should remember, especially Indians. Why I am saying that? Because we know a lot. That's why we should be careful what we should really hold to. It is said, Shruti Smriti Puranadi. Shrutis, Smritis, Puranadi. Pancharatra Vidim Vina. There is also Pancharatric Vidis and Agamas and so many wonderful ways of how to reach ultimate goal of life. But what is the ultimate goal if we don't know? Aikantaki Harer Bhaktir. If we don't use them to develop bhakti for Krishna, then what is it saying? Utpayatika kalpate. What will happen? It will cause unnecessary disturbance. Devotional service of the Lord that ignores the authorized Vedic literatures like Upanishads, Puranas and Narada Pancharatra Vidis is simply an unnecessary disturbance in the society. We may continue to do many years, many lives, but if we don't catch this main point, what is that? Ahaituki. It should be centrally and solely focused on what? Bhakti to the Lord. Harir Bhakti. Not Swabhakti. Swabhakti is what you know? Swabhakti means having great compassion to one own self. Swa means me. Bhakti means dedication. I have so much dedication for myself. I want to have the best comfort of life. That is Swabhakti. I want that everyone praise me. That is Swabhakti. I want that everyone serve me. That is Swabhakti. But here we can understand Ahaituki, Akinchana, Harer Bhakti. When we develop such devotion, then whatever we are doing, whether we are hearing Bhagavatam, whether we are hearing to Puranas, whether we are hearing to Smritis, Puranadis, or anything, any religious scripture we take shelter, should ultimately bring us to this point that I want to dedicate completely in the devotion to Hari. So that is what is needed. So let's have faith in this wonderful Bhagavad Mahapuran, where Sukadev Goswami is bringing us this wonderful itihas, the event that happened it has happened during the Treta Yuga. I think I have this reference from Bhakti Purna Maharaj. Yeah. And also in other reference. The reason is, when we go through the Katha, we will know why. In the city known as Kanyakubja Dvija Kaschit Dasi Patir Ajamila Namna Nashta Sadacharo Dasya Samsarga Dushita. I am going to tell that this particular story is talking about something which is very sensitive. One may think, hey, maybe it's not for kids, but I would say that this is very much suitable for kids. Also, yeah. Kids, I would say also for kids. So please very attentively, Gauranga, attentively listen, okay? In the city of Kanyakubja, there was a Brahmana named Ajamila who married a prostitute maid servant and lost all his Brahmanical qualities because of association with a low-class woman. This is what can happen. And in case if kids cannot be silent, maybe they may need some space, they can definitely use the kids room in case if you want to have, and you can again come back. But I promise this story will be interesting for everyone. Everyone, Prabhus, Matajis, kids, everyone please pay full attention. This is a story of a Brahmana. A Brahmana, we know that he is not just by birth a Brahmana. Tomorrow we will discuss about the greatness of this person called Ajamil. That's why I would say he is a hero, converted villain come hero. We will see how it happens. He is a Brahmana. He is born to a Brahman family. And not only he is just born Brahman, he also was qualified Brahman by maintaining all the qualities of Brahman. But what happened is, then he married a prostitute, low-class woman. And because of that, everything happened, that he fell from that very high standard. He was practicing Nivritti Marga. But then, because of one incident in life, then he could not stay there. This is very important for us to understand, that one has to maintain his own conduct, not for one time, not for one day, for life, for entire life. One may think that no one is seeing me, I can do what I want. Because no one is telling me, I can do what I want. And if we do even one mistake, it can even cost a lot. This is what we can see from the life of this Brahman, Ajamila. Though he had a very nice family, his parents were very loving, he had a very beautiful young wife, but still, there was one moment in his life that he had come across a prostitute, and then because somehow he got attracted or distracted, then what happened? It's very interesting here, it says, who has married a prostitute. For me, I was thinking, when a prostitute is married, then it's illegal, isn't it? Everything is pakka now. He had given a life to prostitute, isn't it? Such a great hero. No? No one likes it? We will see what happens.
He was already married? Or?
He was already married.
It's a personal decision.
That's why Jayant is our guru.
He was married when he met her, or what did
He was already married, but afterwards, because he got attracted
he
to...
married her?
Yeah, he married her. Sukadev Goswami spoke of the person who was only once surrendered himself at the lotus feet of the Lord. We said, if one has just once had dedicated himself completely in the service of the Lord, then Yamadutas will come or not? They shouldn't come, We will see what happened. Everyone with me? Here we can see that Mana Krishna Padaravind has just begun Bhakti Yoga, even like early buds who are just understanding what is Krishna consciousness, newbies, and for them, Bhakti Yoga begins with Shravanam Kirtanam, isn't it? Vishnu Smaranam, and hearing, chanting, and all this is very nice. We know what is the best way of Kirtanam is Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Only thing is we have to add 100% attention. That is the only thing missing. Very simple. And Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also says, Hare Nama, Hare Nameva Kevalam, Kalau Nastyeva, Nastyeva Gatiranyata. There is no other way other than taking the name of Hari. The process of chanting is always superbly effective. We only have to trust it and do it. Parikshit Maharaj's original question was how to save people from falling down from hell and into hands of, when one falls into hell, they go to Yamadutas. How to? Sukadev Goswami is giving this example, and in this example, we can see a person who is a Brahmana who was doing everything nice, but he fell down. Now, what is going to happen to him? This is very interesting. And there is further reference about what happens that if one is not careful, especially attraction to the opposite sex, opposite gender, it can blow off our future. Whatever we may have planned, we may have desired, everything will be doomed. It is said that it was because of the desire of Ajamil to enjoy with prostitute all his qualities were gone. Now what is illicit sex is something we may think, okay. We need to understand this. It can happen in 8 kinds of ways. What did we just say? Shravanam Kirtanam Vishnu Smaranam, right? Shravanam Kirtanam. There is also shloka to understand what is this illicit sex. Smaranam. It starts with Smaranam. Oh, I want to enjoy that person. No one has to tell this. No one has to tell that, hey, you have to have attraction for someone. it starts with smaranam. Smaranam is to think about how I can enjoy my life with that person. It is said when a beautiful lady is walking along the street, 3 people see it and think in 3 different ways. Yeah, this is a dog is seeing this beautiful girl and it is seeing what a nice meat. Yeah, it can it sees wonderful legs, leg pieces, or and a youthful person, he's thinking, oh, what a nice beautiful lady. I think she just is born only for me. I would like to have a date. And the third person, who is a yogi, when he sees this, he's just saying, a bag of bones, mucus and blood is walking in front of me. You can see that every person has his own feeling, every person his own thinking, his own ways. Therefore, smaranam, we should already stop at that level. When we don't stop at that level, smaranam, then kirtanam. You know what? It's amazing experience. When we have a date together. I have these great qualities. You have that great qualities. Let us come together. Kirtanam is all about that, talking about it. And the next one is keli, to actually perform. And then usually we think it is only this is illicit sex, but all the smaranam is also that, kirtanam is also that, prekshanam is to look, hey, you're looking very handsome, man, nice hairstyle. Where is that? No, not Pundarik, his brother. Nice hairstyle, so handsome, so beautiful. Prekshanam, just to be interested in looking. Say, what kind of dress you wear? This Prabhu anyway has only dhoti and kurta which is white, no problem. But you see, nice shining. What does he wear? So just thinking materially to enjoy, and prekshanam is something. Even we may think casually. I am casually seeing you all, no problem. But if in that there is this desire, by seeing I am enjoying. How nice. Today I am seeing, tomorrow I can also enjoy. No. And then guhyam. Guhyam is that when 2 persons whisper, they don't even, secretly they are talking. That is also considered. It is not, and then after guhyam comes this, smaranam I said, asanam. People don't mind, let's sit together. Now everything is kulla, everything is open now, public. Asanam. And then, so much so that I have strong determination, sankalpa. Prabhu, you can come inside, there is place. Everyone can come, I think, little more in the front. I'll close in 10 minutes. So everyone is very sad. No, I am not that capable. Anyway, so this is what it means. We may think illicit sex means only that, the relationship outside the family, but it can be of these 8 stages, and all this can lead us to break the celibacy, whether it is women chastity or men's chastity, it can blow. And that's the reason it is said, when one follows, Srila Prabhupada mentions that he says to his disciples that the first and foremost regulation that to be followed is not non-vegetarian, giving up no meat eating, no, it's no illicit sex. Because when we are protecting ourselves from this, then we are saved, so that we can see that Ajamil has fell down and it won't happen. So, my dear king, while he thus spent his time in all this kind of activities, his age was 88. 88. Just double my age. So still he had so much attraction for enjoying. He was still so much attracted for enjoyment, and then he was not realizing that his life span is coming shorter and shorter. That old Ajamil had 10 sons, of whom the youngest was a baby named Narayana. Narayana. Since Narayan was the youngest of all the sons, he was naturally very dear to both his father and his mother. The child, he is always taking care of his parents. And because the child is taking love and affection, that's why the parent, Ajamil, was also so much attracted. So much attracted that he used to always call his son. Not because his name is Narayan so that he can get all the best results. He was just calling his son because out of love for him. Because the child's broken language and awkward movements, old Ajamil was very much attached to him. He always took care of the child and enjoyed child's activities. Whatever the child was doing, the father was so happy. If the child comes and slaps on the face, mera beta, acha hai. Even if the kid is coming and slapping on the face, the father is saying, hey, see, so nice. He's so free with me. All love. Isn't it? And when the child is asking chocolate and the father is saying, no, I won't give you. And when he starts crying, he's saying, so nice, he's crying. So nice. Oh, but I can't see the crying. Okay, let me give one chocolate. So he was so much attached to this. But the good thing what Ajamil did was, very, very good thing was, he named his son Narayana. This is very important. Here it is clearly mentioned that the child Narayan was so young that he could not even speak or walk properly. That's fine. But what happened? Although he was referring, whenever calling his child Narayan, the name of Narayan is so powerful that even by chanting his son's name, he was becoming purified. Hare Nama, Hare Nama, Hare Nameva Kevalam. He was doing this. We do also, very short, I think only hearing is boring, na? We do also this. I have Kartal, just a small, to understand the glories of the holy name, I am just going to say only one verse. Yeah? Madhuram madhurebhyopi. Yeah, you can also follow if you can. Madhuram madhurebhyopi mangalebhyopi mangalam mangalebhyopi mangalam madhuram madhuram-bhyopi mangalebhyopi mangalam pavanam pavanebhyopi hare namaiva kevalam. This is saying madhuram madhurebhyopi. Madhuram is what is madhuram? Nectar. This holy name is sweeter than that nectar. Madhuram madhurebhyopi. Mangalam mangalebhyopi mangalam. This is saying mangalam means auspiciousness. The chanting is the most auspicious thing. Pavanam pavanebhyopi. Pavanam means most purifying. And of that most purifying, Hare Nameva Kevalam. It is the only holy name which has this potency of giving us auspiciousness, casting purity, and also very, very sweet. It is not that at full pain. It is not that we get all this, for that we need to shed blood and sweat. No, it is very, very relishable. It's very enjoyable, joyful. Srila Rupa Goswami has therefore declared that if one's mind is somehow or other attracted by the holy name of the Lord, tasmat kenapi upayena manah Krishna nivesayate. By hook or crook, by any means, if I can focus once, at least once, onto the holy name, then our life is successful. When we are doing our japa, we are doing japa, we are chanting. But if we can at least once, somehow or the other, attract our mind to the holy name, then our life is successful. So that Prabhupada is mentioning, that's the reason we see in India there are sometimes, if you search for, in a class we may see someone's name is Krishna, maybe 10 people have the same name, or someone's name is Vishnu, or Narayan, or Venkat. Why? Prabhupada is giving. It is customary in Hindu society for parents to give their children names like Krishna Das, Govinda Das, Narayan Das, Vrindavan Das, so that when we are calling their names, what are we doing? We are offenselessly chanting the name of the Lord. This is what we will know tomorrow. But offenseless chanting. What we are doing, we are just calling the name of the boy. We may have Madhav is here, Dhruv is here, Bharat is here, Vibhu is here, Ninad is here, Gauranga is here, Lakshan Aditya is here. See, so wonderful names. They are not having names like, what is it? Johnny, James, James, Jammy, Yummy, Blackie, Brownie, Honey, Bunny. These are also names, right? And the funny thing is, sometimes what happens is, the child has such a nice name like Krishna, but they call him like, hey, Honey. Chris is still better. Krish is still better. Why are we doing it? Why to give a very nice name and not benefit from that? No, we want to give cool names to the kids. Only in the books. No, I want to call lovingly, like my sweetheart, pet names. Let's have pet names which are very, very nice. I am very fortunate to learn this from my father. Though our names are Subhash and my brother is Jagadish, my father always calls as Kanna. In South India, Kanna means like in North India, Kanha. Krishna. Though lovingly,
He's calling you?
both. Amazing, isn't it? Rather, what are we doing? We have Sunny, Bunny, Honey, all Nanis, and I don't know. So we should be very careful. Of course, if we are already out of that stage, at least we should educate others. And other thing is, we don't want to give very, very sophisticated names of the Lords also, that we can't speak. Maybe they are very, very confidential. No, they should be very simple so that we can remember the Lord. So that Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu Smaranam, everything can happen. It is not that we are struggling to pronounce that name. In the end, we think it is too difficult. Let's not say. Very nice name is Utpalla. It's so nice, really. But instead of that, we can just attribute the glories of the Lord Ramachandra. We can also call Ram. No, everyone is giving name Ram. Let's give something else. We want to be unique. Anyway, I'll stop after just last verse. Last verse is there, na? Omkareshwar Prabhu, I'll only ask you. Yes. So when Ajamil was seeing that, he was chewing the food and eat, he called his child to come. Hey, come and eat, come and drink. So in that way he was doing all these things, but he was not noticing one thing, that what is happening? Bhojanam payanam mudho na vedagatam antakam. He is not realizing that he is 88 years old. Amazing. He is still not realizing that the time has come that he has to get into the next stage, which is Vanaprastha. If one is even more dedicated, he can enter into sannyas order. No. This life is dedicated for my pota, poti. What are other Hindis? Nani? Whatever. No. We should be ever vigilant that we should be very careful that any time anything can happen. There is no guarantee for this life. 88 years of Ajamil is a rarity, I think, in Kali Yuga. So we should be very careful, and in order to understand this, we need to know a little more about what Ajamil did, so that we can feel from what situation Ajamil has come out. This is what we will cover tomorrow to understand his greatness as well as his great mistakes. And from there we will take, is there a way out? What is the solution? That's what we will use next 5 days, right? To really go more deeper. And whoever have come here, and it's a Christmas time, I am sure that you have holidays, and unless you have already have big plans, try to dedicate yourself some time. Maybe how much? I speak only half an hour, no? So only half an hour of your time, and then you get best of it. Yeah, Srila Prabhupada ki. If there are any questions, by the way, first let's know, are there any questions anyone would like to ask? No? It's very nice. There are two possibilities if there are no questions. One is that you know everything, the other one is you didn't know anything.
So you said that.
So you have a question. Okay.
You said that if we surrender to Krishna 100% once, then our life is successful. How is it possible, like without being purified, to surrender 100%? Any example?
That is actually a logical question that will be answered in next sessions. If others didn't have this question, you can repeat in the mic.
Prabhuji said that if we surrender to Krishna even once in our life, that our life is successful. So my question was like, without being purified, how is it possible to surrender completely?
That is a miracle. You believe in miracles?
Yes.
We will see that miracle in detail. Hare Krishna.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki. Hare Krishna.
Sudama Prabhu ki.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you. Amazing explanations.
Everything in the scriptures.
Through you.
Can I take it?
Yeah, if you play, you can.
Streaming, stop streaming. Stop streaming, huh? Stop streaming. Take this